Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So a couple of weeks ago I did a reaction to Emily Lingo performing the song Our Last Summer originally by Abba. I had a couple of you guys coming down the comment section asking me to do the original, So today we're here. This song is only 4 minutes and 19 seconds, so we better not waste time. Have the lyrics pulled up, have a few facts pulled up just in case. I might need it for my interpretation, for my review as usual, So yeah, Our Last Summer by Abba. Let's take a listen, guys.
The summer air was soft and warm, the feeling right, the Paris night did its best to please us. And strolling down the Seine, we had a drink in each cafe. And you talked of politics, philosophy, and I smiled like Mona Lisa. We had our chance, it was a fine and true romance. I can still recall our last summer, I still see it all. Walks along the Seine, laughing in the rain. Our last summer, memories that remain. We made our way along the river and we sat down in the grass by the Eiffel Tower. I was so happy we had met. It was the age of no regret. Oh yes, those crazy years, that was the time of the flower power. But underneath, we had a fear of flying, of getting old, a fear of slowly dying. We took a chance, like we were dancing our last dance. I can still recall our last summer, I still see it all. In the tourist den, round the Notre Dame. Our last summer, walking hand in hand. Paris restaurants. Our last summer, morning croissants. Living for the day, worries far away. Our last summer, we could laugh and play. And now you're working in a bank, a family man, a football fan, and your name is Harry. How dull it seems, yet you're the hero of my dreams. I can still recall our last summer, I still see it all. Walks along the Seine, laughing in the rain. Our last summer, memories that remain. I can still recall our last summer, I still
All right, guys. So that was Abba with the song "Last Summer." Like I said, this song has been highly, highly suggested. And I loved it. Yes. As always, we start with the obvious. So the lead vocals, I believe, was done by Frida. Yes, Frida's lead vocals. To me, are nothing short of sublime. There's a warmth and wistfulness in her tone that perfectly captures the bittersweet and the essence of the lyrics. Her delivery to me feels intimate, almost like a confessional. I mean, she doesn't oversing, which I loved. It's definitely measured, melodic, and full of subtle emotional nuance. You can hear a delicate ache in her phrasing, which definitely makes the memories she is recounting feel incredibly real and personal. The background harmonies, delivered with that Abba sound, elevate the emotional weight, without overshadowing Frida's, storytelling. The instrumentation, I mean, I have to say this is a classic, Abba, pop, with orchestral polish. The instrumentation, I love how it began gently, with a mellow piano and a soft, acoustic textures, gradually swirling into a fuller arrangement that, to me, includes lush strings, melodic, guitar solo, and some delicate synth layered in the background. The guitar solo, in particular, also deserves a mention. It's understated but emotional. And I mean, if you are listening closely, you definitely catch a brief, melodic line that's, shadows, Benny and John's, future musical chess. Yes, if that makes sense. But I mean, it's clever and subtle, showing their, compositional depth. The entire arrangement, I love how it supports, the reflective mood of the song, never overpowering the vocals, but always, giving the emotional flow. The lyrics, yes. So this song, Last Summer, once again, it's a lyrical, postcard, from a time gone by. Based on a few facts that I pulled up, this was inspired by a real teenage romance in Paris. I love how the song captures, that feeling of youthful idealism. When the world, felt wide open and love felt, eternal, even if for a reason. It's I mean, it's about the way memories, can become, sweeter or more painful, in hindsight. Lines like, and strolling through the Notre Dame, our last summer, walking hand in hand. I feel like that line, paint vivid, almost cinematic imagery. But what's most touching is the reflective lens. It's not just about the joy, of that time, but the quiet sorrow of knowing it's over. To me, it's nostalgia done right, not, overindulgent, if that makes sense, but honest and human. Yeah. This song, once again by Abba, is definitely a prime example of why, their music endures. It's more than just pop, it's storytelling wrapped in melody. The vocal performance is tender and evocative. The instrumentation is layered with so much care, and the lyrics hits that universal longing we all feel when thinking about the one that got away, or the summer that changed everything. Yes, I'll definitely give this a hard 9 out of 10. Yes, so shout out to the subscriber that pushed for me to check this one out. Yeah, you are loved and very much appreciated on him. My name is Philip, and on to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, peace out.